Welcome to this tutorial on Trig Tour, an interactive PhET simulation. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate Trig Tour, an interactive PhET simulation. Here, I am using Ubuntu Linux operating system version 16.04, Java version 1.8.0, Firefox web browser version 60.0.2. Learners should be familiar with trigonometry. Using this simulation, we will learn how to construct right triangles for a point moving around a unit circle, calculate trigonometric ratios, cos, sine and tan of angle theta, graph theta versus cos, sine and tan functions of theta along x and y axis. Let us begin. Use the given link to download the simulation. I have already downloaded the Trig Tour simulation to my downloads folder. To open the simulation, right-click on the Trig Tour HTML file. Select the Open with Firefox web browser option. The file opens in the browser. This is the interface for the Trig Tour simulation. The interface has four boxes: values, unit circle, functions, special angles, labels and grid, graph. The reset button takes you back to the starting point. In the functions box, check special angles, labels, grid and click cos. Cosine function. Cosine of an angle is the ratio of the lengths of the adjacent side to the hypotenuse. Cosine value is the x-coordinate of a point moving around a unit circle. The center of this unit circle is the origin 0, 0. Cosine theta is x divided by radius and hence is x for the unit circle. A unit circle is drawn in a Cartesian coordinate system with x and y axis in the unit circle box. A red point is seen at the circumference of the circle on the x-axis. A blue arrow is seen along the x-axis pointing to the red point. This corresponds to a radius of 1 for the unit circle. The values box contains important values. The angle theta can be given in degrees or radians. Click the degrees radio button. X, y are coordinates 1, 0 of the red point at angle theta equals 0 degrees. When angle theta equals 0 degrees, x-coordinate of the red point is 1. X-axis of the graph shows angle theta. Y-axis of the graph shows the amplitude of the cos theta function. At an angle theta of 0 degrees, cos theta is 1. The red point is at the highest amplitude of 1. In the values box, click the radians radio button. X-axis of the theta versus cos theta graph is converted into radians. Remember that pi radians are equal to 180 degrees. One full rotation of 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians. Again, click the degrees radio button. You can see empty circles on the unit circle. In the functions box, uncheck special angles. Observe how the empty circles disappear. Again, check special angles. These circles are angles made by the red point with the x-axis as it moves along the circle. Important angles have been chosen as special angles. In the unit circle, drag the red point counterclockwise to the next special angle. The red point has moved 30 degrees in the counterclockwise direction along the circle. In the values box, x, y is the square root of 3 divided by 2, half. In the unit circle, according to Pythagoras theorem, x squared plus y squared is 1. Two square lengths in the Cartesian plane is equal to 1, as radius of unit circle is 1. Y covers only one square length and hence is half. X covers one full and almost 3/4 of a second square. The square root of 3 divided by 2 is 0.866. This is the value of x. Look at the graph. The red point has moved to 30 degrees along the cos function. In the values box, click radians radio button. This converts 30 degrees into pi divided by 6 radians for theta in the values box. Sine function. Sine of an angle is the ratio of the lengths of the opposite side to the hypotenuse. Sine value is the y-coordinate of the point moving around the same unit circle. Sine theta is y divided by radius and hence is y for the unit circle. Drag the red point back to the x-axis. In the functions box, click sine. Click the degrees radio button. As seen earlier, x, y are 1, 0. Note the definitions of sine theta given earlier. When angle theta is 0 degrees, the y-coordinate of the red point is 0. The graph shows angle theta on the x-axis and the amplitude of the sine theta function on the y-axis. At angle theta of 0 degrees, as sine theta is 0, the red point has amplitude 0. In the unit circle, drag the red point counterclockwise to the next special angle 30 degrees. In the values box, note that x, y is square root of 3 divided by 2, half. Remember how you can calculate these. In the graph, the red point has moved to 30 degrees along the sine function. Its amplitude is 0.5 or half. Tangent function. Tangent of an angle is the ratio of the lengths of opposite side to adjacent side. Tan theta is the ratio of sine theta to cos theta and to y divided by x. Drag the red point back to the x-axis, that is to 1, 0. In the functions box, click tan. When angle theta is 0, tan theta is ratio of the y-coordinate 0 to x-coordinate 1, that is 0. The graph shows angle theta on the x-axis and the amplitude of the tan theta function on the y-axis. At angle theta 0, as tan theta is 0, the red point has amplitude of 0. In the unit circle, drag the red point counterclockwise to the special angle 90 degrees on the y-axis. In the values box, x, y has become 0, 1. Note that tan theta is plus or minus infinity in the values box. Now look at the graph. The red point has moved to 90 degrees where tan theta now falls on the vertical dotted line. This dotted line is the vertical asymptote of the function. It represents the value of x which the function approaches but never touches. Here the function increases without bound towards infinity in both directions. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we have demonstrated how to use the Trig tour FET simulation. Using this simulation, we have learned to construct right triangles for a point moving around a unit circle, calculate trigonometric ratios cos, sine and tan of angle theta, graph theta versus cos, sine and tan functions of theta along x and y axis. As an assignment, observe cosine, sine and tangent values for all special angles, cosine, sine and tangent graphs, relationship between ratios for supplementary angles. The sum of supplementary angles is 180 degrees. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial Project team conducts workshops using spoken tutorials and gives certificates on passing online tests. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries in this forum. This project is partially funded by Pandit Madan Mohan Malaviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching. Spoken Tutorial Project is funded by NMEICT, MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at this link. This is Vidya Iyer from IIT Bombay signing off. Thank you for joining.